YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video is going to be on 5 players that I believe are rental players. And I'm going to break this down, what I mean by rental players, once I get into my guys that I have. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said, guys. This is cutting edge content. So with no further ado, let's begin. Okay, so guys, remember, I got listener leagues, so make sure you sign up as a member to get in the listener leagues. And also, guys, I have consultations, and I'm going to help you draft. So if you want me to help you draft for 30 minutes, or you want me to be with you the whole draft for multiple days, whatever you need, I got consultations for that. So if you're not a member, that's $50 for 30 minutes. But if you are a member, you get your first consultation. As a Phenom member, you get your first consultation free. If you are after that, if you are a Phenom member, you get to pay $25 every single time you need a consultation, guys. That's great value. I'm helping you draft, guys. I'm picking league-winning teams. I said what I said. So let's begin. And you know how I do it. I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. This is no ranking and anything. These are just 5 guys that I believe that you can rent, and I'm gonna explain to you why I call them rental players. So the first guy is going to be AR-15. And guys, guess what? I got a couple bonus guys, so make sure you hit the like button and flood the comment section. But yes, AR-15, Anthony Richardson. And let me tell you why he's a rental player. Guys, some players you have to take at their ADP. At their ADP, don't overdraft them, because whenever they in the game, whenever they starting, even if it's only 3 weeks for that season, they can win you that week. So everybody's not going to be a 17, 18-week player. Every single player that you draft is not going to play for 18 weeks. So you got to understand and not miss talented guys that can get you to the playoffs by just saying, oh, he's injury prone. Who gives a damn if he's injury prone? When he's out there on that damn field, he's going 30 point, 40 point. 30 point, 40 point. He's going for big time points where that's league winning upside. And the reason why I call it a rental, it might be only for 4 weeks. It could be for 2 weeks. Yes, you could take a guy in the 7th round. He might be great for 2 weeks and it's over. That's okay. You won those 2 weeks. So quit looking for superstars your whole daggum draft. Round 1, I want a superstar. Round 2, I want a superstar. Round 8, I want a superstar. No, that's not happening. So get guys that can win you each individual week. That guy, you might have a guy on your team. You might stash him in your bench, and he might not be good until week 8 and win you week 8, and then that's it. He's done. But guess what? If you didn't win in week 8 and get that number 1 seed, you would have lost to a guy that if you would have been a number 2 seed, his team scored high more than anybody the whole year, and you had to play against that guy. So make sure you take it as a week-to-week basis and draft the guys at the right ADP. So that's what I'm saying. So AR-15 going super late in the draft is killer value. Now, if he was going top 3 rounds, I would not tell you to invest into a guy that's going to... Now, top 3 round guys, yes, those are superstars. These guys need to play 18 weeks most of the time. But not all the time, but most of the time. All right? So AR-15, guys, is my first rental player that I think is okay to get him at their ADP. And if he gives you anything, it's okay. And if he don't, it's still okay. All right, let's move on to my number 4 guy. My number 4 guy is going to be Mike Evans. Yes, Mike Evans is a rental player. Now, listen, you might say, well, Mike Evans has been killing it. Mike Evans don't play all 18 games. But when he's in there, especially at the end of the season, when they try to get him his 1,000 yards and his 10 touchdowns, this guy can win you that week. He can win you a league. He could go on a run in the fantasy football playoff, which is the 4th quadrant, and be elite. I don't care that he might miss week 11 or week 12. Now, listen, I'm not going to overdraft Mike Evans. I'm not taking him before no Jackson Smith and Jigba and some of these other guys that people are taking Mike Evans over. But at that right ADP, about 5th, 6th round, and he's still there, I'm taking him. And if I only get 4 weeks or 8 weeks or 10 weeks out of him, I'm okay, because I know it's Mike Evans. They want him to score. They want him to be a Hall of Famer, which is going to be 1,000 yards and probably 10 receiving touchdowns. Okay. So let's move on to my number 3 guy. Guys, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is cutting edge content. You don't get this type of content nowhere, where they can break down and compartmentalize each player for what they can do for you for week to week. Everybody's want all 18-week type players. They don't know how to go in between. Everybody trash in between. No, they not. All players are good. What I tell y'all, go ahead and tell me the comments. What I always tell y'all, I don't turn nothing down but my collar for the right ADP. Okay, but yes, my next guy, number 3 guy, is going to be Kenneth Walker. Now listen, I watched Kenneth Walker at Wake Forest. I watched him at Michigan State. The guy can play. He's explosive. He runs like a 4.3, 4.4, right? 220 pounds. Now, does he read blocks great? Does he bounce the ball outside a lot? Maybe, but he's still a good player. He still got a lot of big runs. He still evade tackles. But guess what? He might not play all 18 weeks. So So the thing with Kenneth Walker, if you got to take him in the first 3 rounds, don't do it. So you might not be able to get him. So that's when you can fade a guy, because he's not going to be the right ADP for you when he's volatile. But volatility doesn't matter at the right ADP. But top 3 at Kenneth Walker, with his name, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking him in the 3 rounds. Now, some guys that is a little volatile, I take him in the top 3, but not him. So he's a rental. So if you drafted him and he's in the 5th round or late 4th round, you can get a value. And this guy might be the top running back for the first 5 weeks of the season. He could be. So don't turn him down just because he's volatile. And I said that I'm fading him. If he's at the right ADP, I'm getting him. Okay, I'm not going to hold y'all up on this video. Let me move on to my number 2 guy. My number 2 guy is going to be CMC. Yes, and this is one of the top guys that are rental players. There's a few top guys, and CMC is one. Guys, I don't care how many times he's been hurt. He hasn't had an Achilles injury. He hadn't had a knee injury. Now, he had a knee injury where he fell on his knee, but he hasn't blew his knee out where his knee went the opposite way. So I'm taking CMC this year because of the 110 draft capital. He going from 170 to 110. That's great draft capital. If I had to take him at 101, I would be championing to fade him. Fade CMC, fade CMC. But you see, with the right ADP, I champion a guy. The ADP is almost bigger than the player. The ADP is bigger than the player. So 170, 110, you got CMC who's going to get all goal line carries. CMC ain't come out of the game for no damn Garendo. He ain't come out of the game for no damn the Jordan guy coming out of Oregon. He ain't come out the game. So that's why I'm drafting him. That's one of my most drafted players. So CMC, guys, as a rental, he's good. Because I'm calling him a rental because he might not be healthy for all 17, 18 weeks. I may only have him for 6 weeks before he go down. And guess what? Y'all gonna be like, TD, I told you. I'm gonna be like, yep, you right. 6-1. 7-1. Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I missed it. I fail. Yes. Yeah, TD, I heard you was number 1 in your league. Yeah, I did. But you lost on CMC. Yeah, I did. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why I'm 7-1. Okay, guys, so let's move on to my number 1 guy. And this is not the number 1 guy, but just the number 1 guy that I got on my list. It's James Conner. He's another rental. A lot of, James Conner, he could go down. Trey Benson, you're right, he could go down. James Conner is an older running back and has had a lot of injuries. But he also been top 5 the last 3 years of his career on a per-game basis. Not finishing within the points, but per game. And I believe in per game. I don't give a damn about no end of the season rankings, because you can have 3 big games with 50 points and now you are a top 5 guy. No, you're not, because the other weeks you was going for 10 points. I seen it with Mike Evans. Mike Evans went for 10 points 6 straight weeks, about 10 to 15 points, and then at the end of the season he went 40, 50, and ended up being a top 5 perennial guy. So with James Conner, guys, if he only helped you for 8 weeks, he's getting all the goal line carries and he's catching the ball, and he has probably the best evade tackle in the last 3 years in the green zone. In the green zone, this guy scores. He had 17, 18 touchdowns 3 years ago when he went to Arizona with 700 yards rushing. Who cares about the rushing yards? He's always getting double-digit touchdowns. So James Conner, guys, when you drafting him, don't get nervous. Just say, well, I'm just renting him because he had a good ADP this year. He's going in the 5th round, so I don't care if he gets hurt. That's the mentality that you need. All right. Remember, guys, go in the comment section. Let me know. TD, you're crazy. This is not right. Let me know whatever. Or put the 100 symbol. Or show support to the channel, guys. Say, hey, TD, I hear, man, this is good content, man. Whatever you need to say, guys, let's flood the comment section. I want to see over 100 comments. Can y'all make 100 comments? I want to see that. I'm watching you. Okay. So I got a couple bonus, guys. So thank you for watching the whole video. But the first bonus, guys, is going to be Cooper Kupp. Now, listen, this is Cooper Kupp. You don't get Cooper Kupp on your team for 3 targets. He's not MVS. He's not Sky Moore. This is Cooper Kupp, triple threat, who's won the Triple Crown. This is an elite player. So, but the reason why he's not elite as he used to be because of his injuries. So he's probably, I can almost guarantee he probably is not going to play 18 games. But if I can get at least 7 to 8 games, maybe even just 5 at his ADP, I'm gravy, because this guy's going to get 8 to 10 targets a game. This is Cooper Kupp. You don't bring him in just to give him 4 targets. He's going to teach JSN how to be a great slot wide receiver and also just be a wide receiver. And he's also going to be good for that team to help them win games. So I love Cooper Kupp as a rental player, and I'm taking him at his ADP when I get to his ADP. So just kind of look at your league, go to your format, look at the ADP, and take this guy when he gets to him. Don't take him no round early. Great till you get to that ADP because people ain't on these guys because of their injury history. But that doesn't mean they can't win you weeks and won't help people win championships. A lot of people don't give these players their flowers because they are championship winning players in their own way, but they just not going to be the number 1, number 2 guy. It's more than one way to be a league championship winning player. All right, and the next guy is going to be not Breece Hall, but Breach. I call him Breach. Breach Hall. Listen, Breach Hall is explosive. He can make a big play anytime, but he's going to get sniped. He's going to get Braylon Allen's going to get goal line carries. So I'm okay with taking Breach Hall in the 4th, 5th round Chuba Hubbard, that type. Now, I like Chuba over Breach, but if you do get Breach, he is a rental, and I think he's okay. He shouldn't be an RB1 on your team. If he is an RB1, you better be 0 RB. You better have Jamar Chase as a wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, Malik Neighbors type at the wide receiver position. But I do believe Breach Hall is going to have some big games, maybe 3 to 4, and he could go down with a knee injury because he's had a lot of injuries throughout his history in the NFL. But it's okay because when he's out there and he's making big plays, you're probably going to win that week. And the Jets are going to have some good weeks too with Justin Fields. They're going to have some boom weeks. The whole team's going to play good on certain weeks. I don't think they're a playoff team, but I do think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be better than what they was last year. They're going to be gelling together. They got a lot of chemistry together. You got Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields who played together. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Remember to sign up as a Phenom member to get benefits, to get your questions answered in priority. And also, guys, just to get in my listening leagues if you want to play against me. So, I'll see y'all guys later. Peace.